Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and as you can see from the title, this is an interesting video for me, especially because I will be discussing my immigration story, which is really interesting. What happened with me, because I faced so many things. I don't know if I could cover all of my journey in this one video because it's been challenging all overall. But anyways, let's get started. I'm at work, so these are speakers. You can ignore that. So with me, I graduated out of school in 2018, and I graduated out of 2018. Yeah, 2018. So 2018 got my results in hand by July. At that time, applied to various colleges, Sheridan, Seneca, Humber. For my courses, waited for my offer letter. The first offer letter that I got was from SAIT in Calgary. That was a good college, but the course was not that interesting. Then I got my offer letter from Sheridan, and then following I got an offer letter from Seneca as well. But anyways, I chose Sheridan because I liked it, and I still like my decision of choosing Sheridan. That is something different though. But anyways, so talking about my journey from there. So I remember I applied under the SDS stream on 18th of October in 2018, right? And I was looking to come to Canada in January 2019. And one thing that I did, it was suggestion from so many people. I was assuming that I had such a strong profile that I would anyways get my visa, right? So I booked my tickets. So I applied my file on 18th of October, got my tickets or maybe 20th of October for 20th of December. So beforehand I got a very cheap price. I think I got it for 40,000. I was Jet Airways at that time. So applied for that, waited, right? And then I remember my file was there. I used to check the GCK portal like at least thrice or like 10, not even thrice, I would say 10, 15 times in a day, just to see if I have an update on my application. So the first update that came in was around November 7th. I remember at that time that was around Diwali. So it said my medical was updated and I passed the medical, obviously, right? And after that, basically what happens is once your medical is done, your review of application starts immediately after with it, or it's just right after it. But in my case, my review did not start. So it did not start for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I was like, hey, what the heck is going on, man? Why is my file not being processed? And then it was around end of November. That's when I started a little I started getting a little nervous, or I was panicking a little bit, because I was like, hey, I have my flight tickets already booked. Would I be getting my visa on time or not? So that's when okay, another thing. So before I wanted to connect with IRCC or CIC, but there are so many agents or myths outside that if you contact IRCC, if you send an email, or if you fill up a web form, you might get a refusal. This is just a myth, and I did it. I filled like 6 or 7 web forms, because I was doing one web form every week. I was sending out emails to CIC. I even sent them a fax letter to. So November ended, nothing. December started, nothing. Second week of December started, no updates. My file was still in process. Review did not start, and mind you, my tickets were booked for 20th of December. So 16th of December, nothing. 18th of December, nothing. On 19th of December, I remember having this conversation with my dad at night. So he was like, hey, even if your visa comes in tomorrow, on 20th, then we'll just skip the packing part. You can take money and you can buy stuff there, but we would have you take the flight, be prepared for it. So even on 20th, I remember my dad took a day off as well to, anticipating that if I get my visa, to drop me off. But at around 2 p.m, we decided that, hey, CAC is not planning to give my visa. So I had to get my flight tickets cancelled. So I remember, we drove to the airport because we had to do that. I don't know why Jet Airways wanted us to do that. We had to drive to the airport, get it cancelled. And I remember, when my dad was putting in his credit card to get the refund, how my heart felt. It just sank. I was like, oh my God. And At that time, I was like, hey, you know what? I don't want to go to Canada anymore. I might go to some other country, maybe Australia or Europe, but I would not want to go to Canada, or I would just stay in India and prepare for some competitive exams back home. So after that, the winter holidays came in, especially for the Canadian embassy. So Christmas, and then they don't work. I think they have like 2 weeks that they take off. So nothing. Then randomly on January 3rd, I wake up and I have an email from CIC, and in the email what I read was shocking. So the email literally said, Advit, while reviewing your application, the visa officer deemed that an interview is required to make a decision on your application. Now, I am sure you must have never heard about having an interview for study visa in Canada. This is super rare, which happened to me, I don't know why. So when I read that, I was like, hey man, at least they're reviewing my application, and my college was supposed to start I think from 17th or 14th of January. I still got that. I was like, hey, anyway, because I know everything was good in profile. As a recent graduate, CBSE board as score was good. I think it was good. There was nothing wrong with my friends. So I sent them an email. I said, hey guys, take my interview today. Let me know when you want to give me a call. We can set it up. I tried calling the embassy, no response. Then again, it was around 11th of January. That day, I did not hear back still from the immigration. So I went to my agent, whom I applied my file through, right? And I went there to withdraw my file. I was so angry at them. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's process a refund. Give me my money back, and I don't want to process with this application. I might change it all over. And you won't believe it. While I was waiting outside to meet with the managing director, I received a call from Delhi Immigration. And on the line, they asked me some questions, validate your identity, this and that. I gave them the answer. I was assuming that maybe it might be someone from the reception who was trying to set up an appointment, so I wasn't taking it that seriously. But then they asked me for something. The visa officer actually asked me, like, hey, can you give me a board admit card number? So I was like, hey, I don't have that right now. I said that because I was so casual about it. So then what I heard was very firmly, the voice said, hey, I will call you back in 5 minutes and I want it by then. So when I heard that, that's when my mind thought that, hey, it might be the visa officer and this might be the interview. But luckily I was at my agent, so I had all of my documents laid out, quickly looked into my documents, got my document, and then got a call back in like 5 minutes, told them the board admit card number, and in literally 13 seconds they disconnected the call. I just wanted to ask them, hey, what's the update on my application? But nothing, just disconnected the call. Now after this happened, I was so confused. I was like, hey, I got a call, now they're still processing my application. What do I do? But the thing is, it was already 13, and by 17th, if my college started, I could not go, because after your college start, they do not accept you, post that. 17 passed by, no updates. But then I was in touch with Sheridan international team. They helped me a lot. A huge shout out to them. They were ready to give me an intake deferral to May, to a different program, or to September if I wanted to choose the same program. I said, okay, I'll take September if I get my visa on time. 18th of January, I get my visa approved, but it was of no use. So 18th of January, I get my visa, it says approved, get my passport shipped out to me by around 23rd. I have it in my hand, but then I didn't have my intake, didn't have a program. I did have an option of taking some other programs, some trades programs in May. If I really wanted to come, or I could switch colleges, but I said, you know what, I'll just wait for 6 or 7 more months, I'll study. I did quite a few courses back home when I had those 6 months. I used them. I can make a video on that as well, as to how you could use your time. But anyways, that was my story. Graduated in June 2019. Sorry, 2018. I keep forgetting it, I don't know why. So graduated school in 2018, but came to Canada 1 year after that. So although I never took a drop, unfortunately CIC made me take a drop, so I approximately lost 1 year. But I would not say that I regret it or anything like that. I learned so much, gained so much experience, got to spend so much time with my family that I didn't miss them at all when I came to Canada. So anyways, that was it about this video. And the journey still continues with IRCC, so it does not end here. Now I'll tell you in another part as to what happened when I landed in Canada and how I solved that. So until then guys, take care. That would be part 2. Do let me know how you feel about this video, and do share your comments. Until then guys, take care and see you soon. Bye.